What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, SMARONENINE. So in today's video we are on Retro Rewind, and what I want to do in this one is give you guys a complete store tour. We'll walk through my store. I'll show you my setup and all that good stuff. I have everything unlocked. I'm highest level, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Let me also just say that I did start a series on my channel. I was going to play this game from like day one to the last day and unlock everything with you guys, but I decided to not go through with the series, and it has nothing to do with the game. I just don't have the time to sit and record all them videos. I only get a day or two a week when I'm home alone and I'm able to record, so trying to get a series recorded was going to be rough. So instead of moving forward with that, I just played this game off camera and completely did everything and had a blast doing it. I got 50 to 55 hours invested in this game, and I absolutely love it. It's a great game. Shout out to the devs. Very impressed. I can't wait to see what you guys got coming for updates, features, stuff like that. So anyway, enough talking. Let's jump right into this. So the name of my store is Canal Street Video. That was a childhood store, real life store when I was a kid here in my town. And I was here every Friday and Saturday night renting games and movies. So I had to name my store from my childhood. So Canal Street Video. And first thing you're gonna notice is the neon popping. We got all the neon going. So let's go right in here. And the first thing I'm gonna do is come over here. I'm gonna kill the lights really quick because it really makes the neon pop. Check that out. That looks awesome. Just pops it right out. But we'll leave the lights on. Okay, we'll start right here behind the desk. So there's nothing you can really customize over here. You can add, I added a few pictures of the new release movies that I've got throughout the year. Some neon. I got my movies playing, my real movies. A really cool feature, if you guys don't know, you can actually add full-length real movies into the game, which is absolutely awesome. On this TV, we got the movie Major League playing. I'll go ahead and turn it up for a second, but not too long because we don't want copyright. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I find myself a lot just sitting here staring and watching the movie. That's probably why I have so many hours into the game. I sit here and watch my movies all the time. You got the return station. I only got one employee. I fired my other employee. I actually fired both my employees, but I hired one back. I'll probably hire both back at some point, but for now, I only got the one. Over here, we got the VHS deals. I got the neon there, and then all the movies that... So I just spent the last couple of hours going through my computer in my office right there and going through every single movie and seeing what I had doubles of. And if I had doubles of it, it's now for sale. I put it in the clearance bin. Except for this is just my last new release, so I always only keep two. When they go off new release, I keep two, put the rest in the bin. Around the back, we got the Christmas section, which the Christmas and the police genres I couldn't find a spot for. So they're kind of just thrown here for now. I'm hoping we get expansion updates at some point, and then I can kind of make it a little better. But for now, this is the Christmas section. Just comes around, got some presents here to kind of Christmas it up a little bit. On this side, we got the kids section. We got the kids only signs up there, the neon popping, the balloons. And this is the only place in the store where I'm using these little shelves. I thought it was more fitting because it's the kids section. You know, the little youngsters come over and they can look up at the titles and still reach them. But I thought that was pretty cool. I got my my candy and my snacks here. I got my drinks and stuff over here. I got another movie playing up there. I got some more. Got my arcade, my gumballs. I'll go ahead. Oh, that's the same movie. I'll leave that one on. We'll get to the other two in a minute. We got some neon up here. We love movies. Please rewind. This is my new release section. Currently, I only have one. Usually, when I have two new releases going, I'll have 20 copies on this side with a sign and 20 copies on this side with a sign or a standee. But my this movie just went off So now I just expanded it, made it all the same movie. Moving down in here, we got the sci-fi and the fantasy section. This is my sci-fi. Got the neon, the little spaceship. A couple of movies from this genre. Got the UFO hanging there. Same thing on the fantasy side. Little neon, couple of movie posters. And then right here, I got Johnny 5 from Short Circuit doing his thing. I put a TV here as well. And I put the neon up here, movie of the week. And I'll go ahead again and turn this up for a second.
Men were in that chopper when it got hit. Hopper's orders were to go in and get my men, and he disappeared.
He didn't disappear. He was skinned alive.
And my orders...
Predator. Gotta love Predator. But I thought this was pretty cool. Movie of the week. I think it looks pretty badass right there. All right, moving on. I just got a couple of movie standees here. A couple of things on the wall. This side is where I've been keeping all of my... So I don't keep all my movies. I just keep the special edition of the new releases in here. I got almost all of them. There's a few I missed when I was going through the year, but I'll get them at some point. I got the movie up there, some neon. Got the cameras in the corner. This spot, I couldn't think of anything for this because when you expand this room, you get these 3 TVs on the wall and you can't do anything with them. They don't turn off. You can't turn the volume up or down. They're just there for picture. And the only thing I could come up with was putting a sign up there and calling it staff picks because there's myself and usually I have 2 employees. So I thought it'd be pretty cool that the 3 of us pick a movie and that's our staff picks. So these are the 3 full-length, real-life movies I have playing in my store right now. We got on this TV, we got Major League. On this TV, we got the movie Iron Will. And on this TV, we got Predator. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea, staff picks. But that's all I could really come up with for that spot. Right here, we got the small police section. Now, I couldn't think of anything for police. Like I said, Christmas and police don't have a very nice-looking area. But I'm hoping we get expansions, of course, down the road. But this is all I got. I got the one new release you get in the police genre, Pimple Face, which is right there. And just what I got. But that looks all right. We'll get to what I want to talk about more on that one. This, we got the Westerns. I did just have the 1 neon up there, but I thought it looked better with the 2. I'm pretty sure that might be a sun. So that's what I was shooting for. But I thought the Western section looked pretty cool. Got the cactus there. And you probably have seen a theme. I didn't even mention it, but all of my these shelves, whatever color the movie is kind of what I went with the shelf color as well. So we got the brown for the Western. We got the blue for the police. Green for fantasy, green for sci-fi, green for Christmas, purple for kids. All right, moving on. Next section, we got the horror. Got the horror sign up there. Got all the horror movie posters, the neon. I got this coffin. Now, I know these swords probably go better with fantasy, but I thought they looked kind of cool on the coffin, so that's where I slapped that. Horror, I probably got more horror movies than any other genre right now. But it looks pretty cool right here. Got the red. On this side, we got the action. Same thing, you know, neon movie poster. Got the action up there. On this side, I didn't have a place for this, so I just set that there. Some neon. Got another movie playing. We switched the channel to another movie. This is Iron Will. Don't know if you guys ever seen this, but it's an awesome movie, Disney.
Loudly cry foul!
You're prepared to risk this young man's life to sell, sir.
Really good movie. Got that one playing. Moving on, we got the comedy section. Same thing, few neons, comedy up there. This is what I mean by those fancy covers. Like, I'm not keeping these ones. I see a lot of people are throwing, anytime they get these, they put them in a display case. What I mean is those over there. The only thing I'm keeping in those is my new release movies. They're worth more, from what I can tell so far. Okay, right here we got the drama section. Same thing. Some neons, some movie posters. Looks pretty cool. And then I got the romance and the adult signs pointing what's coming up. Got the XXX. I did have something up there originally that said must be 18, but I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put my romance section. So I don't really want must be 18, because you don't need to be 18 to rent a romance movie. You know, 15-year-olds can still run a romance movie. So what I did was I put this wall up, and that's how you get around to the XXX. Now I'm still trying to think of something I can put must be 18 to go around this corner. I haven't figured out that yet, but this is what I got so far. We got the hearts everywhere for the romance. Looks pretty bright and colorful in here. And then, of course, we got all the adult films. Now, I don't have as many as I probably should. And if you guys don't know, the only way you can get adult movies is on Tuesdays and Thursdays in-game. Some guy will appear in the back alley. And he sells 2 or 3 at a time. Most of the time, I keep forgetting. Like, after Tuesday's over, I'll just close the store and go on to the next day, and then I'm like, shit, I forgot to go out back and buy movies. So a lot of times I'm just forgetting, but I'll get that filled up at some point. And there you have it. That's my store. That's everything that I got going on. Of course, my favorite color is orange. I got all the orange walls. I went with orange, the floor, because of the orange stars. I thought they all blended and looked really nice. But yeah, so that's my store, guys. Let me talk about some things that I hope the devs bring into this game. So currently right now you can only go to level 20. Obviously I'm hoping we can go beyond that, more unlocks and stuff like that. I'm hoping we can level up forever. And hopefully the devs add a lot of new stuff we can unlock as we progress through the levels. I think that would be really, really cool. I'd like to see some sort of VHS cover editor, like be able to incorporate our own movies and our own names and our own pictures and stuff like that. Hopefully they can come up with something like that. Of course, more new releases is always a plus. So currently, right now, when you come into this calendar, you have fall, winter, spring, and summer, and there's a group of new releases in the month. Currently, right now, you got enough new releases for a full year. But when you start the year over, which I'm about to do, this is the second day of fall. I'm getting ready to go into my new year, and everything that says new is just going to be repeats of all the new releases we've already seen. So hopefully the devs come up with more new releases. I think that'd be pretty badass. Some other things, I like to see game rentals, game console rentals. I don't want to see DVDs, and I don't want to see disc like PlayStation and stuff like that. Keep it old school. Keep it just VHS. I don't want DVDs. That's dumb. Keep it VHS. And when you do, if you bring in game consoles and games, make them cartridge form. I think that would be so much better than disc. I don't like the disc era. It don't feel as nostalgic as VHS and cartridge games, you know. So keep it that way. Obviously, more customization options for the store. It already has tons. I mean, you just walk through the store with me. You can see everything you can do. I want to see more. The more customization, the better. You can never have enough. Obviously, more expansion rooms. I'd like to have a room for each genre. That would be awesome. And that would be just ideal. That would be the best. Then I could make a whole room dedicated to sci-fi, fantasy, and all these genres. I think that would be awesome. Also, another thing I don't like is the police genre. Now, I've been renting movies a long time. I purchased movies. I've never in my life seen a police genre. It's usually mystery or crime. That's definitely got to be changed. I don't like the police genre. I don't feel it's realistic. I've never seen it. It needs to be crime or mystery or something like that. Customize more channels. That's another thing I'd like to see. So right now there's 10 genres of movies, fantasy, comedy, all them. There's 10 genres, and we can only put 3 movies in our store. I want to be able to put a different movie for each genre in my store. That's why I like to see 10 rooms, 10 TVs playing a genre of movie of my choice. That would be awesome. That would be the best shit ever. I like to see employees wearing our shirts. Like, good thing for me, I chose orange. My store is orange, so the orange shirt she's wearing does match. But I'd like to see the name of my store on her shirt. You know, I think that would be really cool. Another thing is, if you never played this game, sometimes you get customers that they won't pay their late fees and they get pissed, and they'll push your movies on the floor, and your movies will be laying on the floor. I think that's ridiculous. At first I said I'd love to go out and punch the dude, but that ain't really realistic. So what I'd like to do is be able to ban these customers, like ban them from the store. And if they come back in to rent something, we can approach them with that same kind of attitude they gave us and tell them, look, you either pay your late fees or you're banned, get out of the store. I think that would be awesome, something to incorporate, some kind of punishment for these sissies that don't want to pay their late fees. Something really stupid and small, but I love to see us be able to sit in these chairs rather than just stand on them. I, honest to God, would sit in this chair and just watch my movies. I would. It's just something I'd like to do. I'd also like to be able to rent VCRs. I mean, we rent VHS tapes. We should be able to rent VCRs. And just for some shits and giggles, I'd like to see a VCR decor where we can set a VCR right here on this shelf to make it a little more realistic that it's playing this movie. I think that'd be really cool. Lastly, I'd really like to be able to edit my character. So it's a first-person game. You can't see your own character. I'd like to see a button we can push and it will switch to third person so we can be able to see our own character. I want my own goofy-looking character. Like, look at her with her big eyes and her goofiness looking. And all the characters in this game have that goofy look to them. Like, see them? I like to be able to customize my own character and either have a third-person button where we can see them, or I thought maybe a mirror. Put a mirror somewhere, like in here. A good place for a mirror would actually be right on the back of that wall. And we can come in and see what our character looks like instead of looking at this random girl on the wall. Like, I don't know what the point of her is. But put a mirror right there so we can see what our characters look like, or a mirror right there. That'd be pretty cool. I'd like to be able to customize more of the back area, the storage area. I think that would be pretty interesting. Like I said, the more customization, the better. That's my main thing with the game. Maybe some kind of workshop on Steam where we can share stuff with the community. I think that'd be really cool. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling on. That's just everything I wanted to talk about and show you guys. This is my store, Canal Street Video. I hope you guys enjoyed this store tour. I'm always looking in the Steam screenshots and checking out everybody else's stores. And you guys are all coming up with some really cool stuff. Hopefully you think my layout's pretty cool. I'm still working on it. And again, big shout out to the devs. There's only 2 of you guys. You guys did a fantastic job. And once more, I can't wait to see what you guys got coming. I'm super excited. Love the game. Absolutely 10 out of 10. I love it. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will talk to you again real soon.